distract, because that's just
It
noise.
would have been, it would have been a distraction, actually.
It would have been a distraction, but it was just really for people to understand. And I think when we're in institutions and we're in organisations, whether it's community organisations, we forget that if you hold power and influence, right, and you hold all the resources and you get to choose certain words. A really good example is when the global protests were kicking off in 2020. Initially, everyone was like, oh yeah, Black Lives Matter. Then they were like, oh no, maybe that's a bit too political. Okay, cool. We're going to talk about racism, or we're going to be specific about anti-racism. And then the word racism or anti-racism got banned. And then they said, actually, we want to talk about racial equity. And then racial equity they didn't like. So they said, actually, can we just go back and talk about diversity, equity and inclusion, right? And so what they were trying to do is they were trying to soften it for palatability and comfort. And because, to your point, Evelyn, we haven't universally done the work, what was happening is everyone was feeling uncomfortable for lots of different reasons. So what do? You go for what feels the easiest and what's going to get you through day to day. So everyone was like, oh yeah, cool. When we say diversity, equity, inclusion, but we do include anti-racism. I'm like, no, you don't.
No, you don't.
Because you can't even name it.
Yes.
If you can't name something, how are you telling me that we're going to fix it then?